Hey everybody, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this bubble skirt. In my last video, I showed you how to make this bubble skirt with a different sewing technique. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the same skirt, but I'm going to show you another method. You guys already know I like to show you different ways to sew something. So if you find this video helpful, then please give it a like so I can continue giving you more free tutorials. You guys ready? Let's get into this. The first thing we need is the waistband measurements. This is going to be a high waistband. So my high waistband will be 1.5 wide and the length will be 4 inches. For the width, the formula will be your hips divided by 2 plus 1/4 of your hips divided by 2 plus 1 inch seam allowance. So mine's will be 41 divided by 2 plus 5 plus 1 equals 26.5. It will be 26.5 for the front and 26.5 for the back. Next is the top panel measurements. For the top panel, use the same width measurement you have for the waistband. So for me, it'll be 26.5 for the front and 26.5 for the back. The next step is to find out how long you want your skirt to be and decide how long you want your top panel and your bottom panel. Here is my example. I want my skirt to be 18 inches long. I will have 2 panels, so I want the top panel to be 6 inches and the bottom panel to be 12 inches. That's a total of 18 inches long from the waist to length. For the length of the top panel, it will be a total of 7 inches, which is 6 inches plus 1 inch seam allowance. Next is the bottom panel measurement. The formula is the bottom width of the top panel times the ratio plus 1 inch seam allowance. So mine's will be 26.5 times 2.5 plus 1, and that's a total of 67 1/4. For me, it'll be 67 1/4 for the front and 67 1/4 for the back. The total amount I will need for the bottom panel will be 134.5. And the formula for the length of the bottom panel will be the length plus 5 inches, which will be the turn up for the lining, plus 1 inch seam allowance. So mine's is 12 inches plus 5 inches plus 1 inch, and that's a total of 18 inches for me. So here is my waistband. The formula is 41 divided by 2 plus 1/4 of the hips divided by 2 plus 1 inch seam allowance. My total will be 26.5. So from here to here will be 26.5, and from here to here will be 4 inches. That's a 1/2 inch seam allowance plus 1.5 plus another 1.5 plus a 1/2 inch. This is going to be on fold. Cut 2, one for the front and one for the back. Here is my top panel. The top panel will be the same width as the waistband measurement. Mine's is 26.5. So from here to here is 26.5. Cut 2 pieces, one for the front and one for the back. And the length for me will be 6 inches plus 1 inch seam allowance, which is a 1/2 inch for the top and a 1/2 inch for the bottom. Here is the bottom panel. For my width is 26.5 times 2.5 ratio. If you don't understand the ratio, I made a video explaining all the ratios. I will leave the link in the description below. Then I added 1 inch seam allowance and the total will be 67 1/4. It will be 67 1/4 for the front and 67 1/4 for the back. So I will cut 2 on fold, okay? This will be on fold. I'm going to divide 67 1/4 by 2 and it'll be 33 5/8. So from here to here will be 33 5/8 on fold. You don't have to do this. You can cut it directly on the fabric if you want. For the length, I have 12 inches plus 5 inches for the turn up plus 1 inch seam allowance. The total will be 18 inches. So from here to here is 18 inches. This is my lining. For the width, use the same measurement from the waistband width measurement. For me, it's 26.5. So from here to here is 26.5. I'm going to cut 2, one for the front and one for the back. For the length, it'll be the top panel without the seam allowance, plus the bottom panel without the seam allowance, minus the 5 inch turn up, plus the 1 inch seam allowance. My total will be 14 inches. The material I'll be using is 100% cotton African print fabric, plus a 1 1/4 elastic. This right here is a tool for drawstrings and elastic. It helps to pull the elastic through the casing. If you would like to buy it, I will leave the link in the description below. These are the 2 pieces for the waistband, 2 pieces for the top panel, 2 pieces for the lining, and 2 pieces on fold for the bottom panel. Make sure you notch here and here, and also here and here. The first thing I'm going to do is sew the 2 bottom panels side seams together and then gather the fabric on top. I made a video showing you guys how to gather medium to thick fabrics. I will leave the link in the description below. Notch the top panels in the middle on the top and bottom. Here is the notch on the center front and center back of the skirt. Sew the top gathers to the bottom of the top panel. This is how it will look. For the lining, notch the top front and back and do the same thing for the bottom. Then from there, gather the bottom of the skirt. After that, sew the gathers to the top of the lining, right side to right side. Pin the gathers evenly all around the fabric. Then pull the lining down and put it inside the skirt. Bring it to the top of the skirt. Look for the center front notch and match it with the center front of the yellow fabric. Shake the fabric up so it lays flat. Then put all the notches together like this. Sew all around 1/4 so that the lining and the main fabric become one piece. Here is the waistband. I'm going to turn it over like this. This is the back. It has a 1/2 inch seam allowance, but I only turned over 3/8. That's because we need it to be longer in the back, so you can sew a stitch in the ditch on the front of the waistband. Here is the front and back notch on the waistband. Put the front notch and the skirt notch together and sew it all around a 1/2 inch. Then take the back and flip it over and sew a stitch in the ditch. Make sure you leave a 1 inch opening on both sides so you can put the elastic inside. After that, hand sew the opening closed. And voila! This is how it looks, guys. I like these skirts. You can dress it up with heels or dress it down with sandals and a nice shirt, or a pair of sneakers with a nice shirt. What do you think, guys? Do you like it? And which method is better? Method 1 or method 2? I like both of them. I do have another method for a bubble skirt. I also know different ways to make a handkerchief skirt and other skirts. If you want me to make these videos, then please give this video a like so I can make them for you. I made other skirt tutorials. If you would like to learn more, then you can click or tap on the screen right here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to practice, practice, practice. Bye, everybody.